happy, sweetheart.
Oh, Sam, I have never been happier. I can't believe we're actually getting married after everything we've been through.
I guess you're anxious to start planning the wedding.
No, I can't wait.
Wow. When do you think we should do it? I mean, do you have a date in mind?
Well, I was sort of waiting for Fox and Kay to become officially engaged.
And now they have. I was so happy when you told me. They make a great couple, don't you think?
Yes, they do. But they haven't set a wedding date. And I don't want our wedding to interfere with theirs. You know, it should be a big day for them.
You know, it's very sweet of you to be so considerate of my daughter.
Well, it's Kay's first wedding. Fox's too. It should be a special day.
Thank you. I appreciate the way you care about my daughter's feelings.
Well, Sam, of course I care. She's gonna be my stepdaughter. And then she's gonna be my daughter-in-law. Now, I only want the best for Kay. But it's not going to be my son. I'll make sure of that.
I am so happy for you, Kay. And you too, Fox. You are getting a fabulous girl.
Don't I know it?
Now, what he's getting is the luckiest girl in the world. I just hope I never wake up.
Kay, you're not dreaming. We're gonna get married as soon as we can make all the arrangements.
Oh my God, it's wonderful. And you don't know this because you were away at boarding school most of the time. But when a girl from Harmony High gets married, oh, it's a big deal.
Oh, the biggest.
It's amazing how word spreads like wildfire once you get engaged.
Oh my God, yeah, everybody's gonna know. They're gonna be emailing everybody, calling everybody. We are gonna be the talk of the town.
Well, in that case, we might want to get going on the wedding planning.
Okay, the first thing that we need to do is put an announcement in the newspaper.
Oh, yes, with a picture of the two of us. I can't wait.
I can help you write it if you want.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Oh, remember when you used to write for the Harmony High Bugle?
Yeah, well, we were a good team.
Yeah, we were the Woodward and Bernstein of Harmony High, let me tell you. Oh my God, Sally Christopher, she's gonna freak out. She's so jealous.
She is going to die. She used to always think she was so much prettier than Kay. I'm gonna love that.
Okay, I think this might be a good time for me to disappear and let you ladies have your fun.
Well, you don't have to leave.
Actually, my mom is waiting for this book, and I promised I'd bring it to her, so...
Okay, that's a good enough excuse to get out of the girly stuff.
All right, thank you. You see why I love her, Simone? All right, girls, have fun, okay?
He really loves you, doesn't he?
Yeah. And Ivy about had a stroke when she found out we were engaged.
Well, Fox's mother is not your biggest fan.
No, she hates me. I am the last person in the world she wants to call daughter-in-law.
But you need to be careful, because Fox and Ivy may not be close, but she is still his mother, and you don't want to make him choose between you.
Yeah, don't worry. I am always careful when it comes to Ivy. But I don't want to talk about her. I want to start writing my engagement announcement.
All right, let's do it.
It's so much fun.
Oh, what a waste of time, Endora. There will be no wedding.
Okay, it's big girl. Honey, I hope you heard what I said, that you cannot trust Ethan completely.
Mother, he's my husband, and I trust him completely.
But look, I'm not saying you can't trust him to a point, just not where Teresa is concerned.
Mother, I don't blame Ethan for Teresa's obsession with him, okay?
I know. But you can stay alert, all right? You can stay alert for any sign that she is actually getting to him.
Okay, she's not gonna get to him. He has told her a million times he's not gonna leave me for her.
Yeah, and she ignores him every time. Look, Gwen, she is going to use every trick in the book to try to get him into her bed. So you can't let him be anywhere around her, because if he is, you're gonna be sorry.
Are you serious? You're really giving up on finding Charity?
I think it's time, sis.
Miguel, she's your true love.
Teresa, if Charity wants to be with me, she'll come back to Harmony and find me. I've chased after her long enough. Don't you think it's time I came home?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm happy that you're home. I'm so happy that you're here. I am. It's just, you know, she's your first love, Miguel. She's your true love.
Sometimes true love just doesn't work out the way you plan. You think Ethan's your true love, but look how that's turned out. It's been a disaster.
Oh, no, no. We're gonna be just fine.
Look, Chad, it's really late, and I'm bone tired, and I want to help you with Whitney, but you got to let me know how. How can I help you with Whitney?
Well, maybe you can go talk to her.
You want me to talk to Whitney at the convent?
Yeah, exactly.
And say what?
We'll tell her that she's making a big mistake. You know, becoming a nun, and that she should be with me and her son.
Chad, she is your half-sister.
Look, I know we can't be together like we're married, but she should be with me and Miles. You know, for the sake of our son.
What was Chad thinking leaving Miles with this woman? I mean, he shouldn't even be out here in this cold. He'd get sick. All right, I'm gonna put a stop to this right now.
Sheridan, what are you talking about? This man can't be Luis.
It is. This is Luis.
No, this is an imposter hired by your father just to cause you more grief and more pain. You told me that Alistair hired someone to pose as Luis once before, remember?
But it's different this time.
Sheridan, Luis is dead. The DNA test proved that the body that was returned to Harmony was his.
I know all that. But this is Luis. Look, my father could have hired someone to impersonate Luis. He could have made someone have plastic surgery to look like Luis, but there's no way that he could have given them Luis's voice. I know Luis's voice. Dear God, this is Luis.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
See.
Chris, this is Luis. I know it.
I just think it's a mistake to jump to any conclusions. Just because he sounds like Luis doesn't mean...
I know that. But that's not the only reason why I can feel this. I can feel it. With his hand holding mine, I can feel the bond that we've had through all the centuries, through all our past lives.
Forgive me, my darling. I know that you said that you and Luis have loved in past lives, but it's all just too fantastic.
I know it sounds unbelievable, but this wouldn't be the first miracle to happen to us. There was a time where I was lost at sea. Everyone thought that I was dead. I even had amnesia and I couldn't remember Luis. But he wouldn't give up on finding me. I'm not about to give up on him. This is Luis.
Okay, so the headline will be Bennett Crane betrothal announced, right?
That sounds good. Like the word betrothal. Kind of Victorian.
Me too.
Okay, so now we need some details. First, the parents of the bride-to-be, and then the parents of the groom-to-be.
Okay, this could get a little tricky. Do we say Chief and Mrs. Sam Bennett announced the engagement of their daughter, Kay, to Mr. Nicholas Foxworth Crane, son of, Mr. and Mrs. Julian Crane?
I mean, you could to keep it simple, but that's not very accurate.
Yeah, you're right. Both our parents are even married now.
And even though your mom is in Europe, I'm sure she'd want to be involved in some way.
Yeah, I'm sure she would. Okay, well, maybe we should just say, Chief Sam Bennett and Mrs. Grace Bennett Hastings, blah, blah, blah.
Announced the engagement of their daughter, Kay, to Nicholas Foxworth Crane, son of Mr. Julian Crane and Mrs. Ivy Crane Winthrop. Or is that Winthrop Crane?
I don't know, but that sounds really messed up.
But it's accurate.
But it's too confusing, isn't it?
Well, I mean, considering the fact that Ivy is the groom's mother and also the bride's soon-to-be stepmother slash mother-in-law, and Sam is the bride's father and also the groom's soon-to-be stepfather slash father-in-law.
Okay, and the fact that Julian Crane is the groom's father, but is married to Rebecca.
A woman he loathes and despises.
Because he's in love with your mother, Eve.
The mother of their illegitimate son together.
Okay, this is too complicated.
Complicated? Huh. You need a scorecard to know the players. Oh, Endora, I knew this would be a colossal waste of time. There's no way the boys in the basement are going to allow this wedding to happen. And they're going to make sure it doesn't by getting Miguel to step in and stop it. Well, it was way before your time, my sweet pea. But if Miguel and Charity are united in every sense of the word, then it would be an amazing time for the good. And of course, we of the dark side can't allow that. So we have to keep Kay available so that she could take Miguel's attention away from Charity. Kay better be cooperative on this. Or she'll find herself locked in a bottle with a firmly corked cork. Yeah, in a bottle with a cork.
Sam, I forgot to tell you the other big news I heard tonight. Miguel is back in town.
Miguel is back in town. Well, is Charity with him?
Apparently, he has given up trying to find her.
Gosh, after all this time? Guess I can't blame him.
Oh, please, nobody could.
So does that mean he's going to be in Harmony for good?
Word is he plans to stay here and be a father to Maria.
Well, I tell you what, it's about damn time. Okay, I know he loves Charity, but Kay had his baby. Now, he's long overdue to take some responsibility.
Well, he sent money to Kay, didn't he?
Yeah, well, but as you know, there's a lot more to being a father than writing a check. It's about time he stepped up to the plate and acted like the father he is.
Well, Sam, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I think every child should know his mother and his father. And I regret that Ethan didn't know you were his father when he was growing up, and I regret that you didn't know he was your son.
Look, Ivy, you did what you had to do. Okay, Ethan and I are fine. We have a great relationship now.
And I'm so grateful for that. But getting back to Miguel and Kay...
Kay and Miguel.
What about him?
Well, Sam, I'm just surprised that Kay was able to move on from Miguel emotionally. I mean, I know how desperately she loved him and how heartbroken she was when he left to find Charity.
Yeah, I never thought Kay would ever get over Miguel.
Well, Sam, I hesitate to say this, but do you think she has? I mean, has she gotten over Miguel?
Teresa, how can you say you and Ethan will be fine? He's married to Gwen.
Yeah, right now, yes.
What are you talking about? Is he divorcing Gwen?
Eventually, yes.
Has he said he's going to divorce her?
Not in so many words, no. But he's going to, yes, I know he will, because he doesn't love her. He's in love with me.
Teresa, has he told you this?
Yes. He said I'm the only woman in his heart.
So why is he still with Gwen?
Because he feels obligated to her. But you know what? I gotta tell you, I'm working on this plan, and it's gonna make him realize that he should leave Gwen and he should come back to me.
Hold it, okay? I don't want to hear anymore. I've been away too long, and I forgot how manipulative you can be.
Look, we belong together, Miguel. We do. And this plan is gonna work. And when it does, Ethan, I, and Jane, and little Ethan, we're gonna be a family.
Teresa, I love you. You're my sister. And I want you to be happy. But what about Gwen?
What about her?
She's Ethan's wife. They were in love way before you showed up. Gwen was Ethan's first love.
but not his true love. I'm the one he truly loves.
All I can say is I feel sorry for Gwen. She has no idea what she's up against.
I really wish you'd stop trying to upset me. I'm trying to get Jane back to sleep.
I'm just telling you the truth. The truth about men. Now, your father, he was trustworthy. He was, but he's the exception. He's a good man. He is. Good, but dull.
So that's why you divorced him to marry Julian, because Daddy was a good man. Nice.
Of course not, sweetie. I married Julian to improve your prospects for the future. I have sacrificed a lot for you.
Oh, please. You married Julian because you thought he was good in bed.
All right, whatever. But then he went back to Eve, and then he became all saintly and boring.
Mother, he's always been in love with Eve. You know that.
And you don't think that Ethan still has feelings for Teresa?
You know what? Look, I don't, okay? Whatever feelings he had for her years ago are gone. She's been such a liar and such a manipulator and duplicitous that whatever feelings, she killed them herself, okay?
I hope you're right. Honey, all I want is for you to be happy.
I am happy. Okay, Ethan's devoted to me and to Jane. We're a family. We're very happy.
Look, Chad, I would love to help. But I don't think there is anything that I could say that would change Whitney's mind about becoming a nun.
But you could try.
And I think it would be a big waste of time, all right? I've heard her talk about the church, Chad. She's devoted. And to be honest with you, I don't think it would be right for me to try to change her mind about joining the order.
Ethan, you haven't seen her, okay? She's miserable. She misses Miles more than she'll ever admit. Like, I know she loves her baby, and she should be with him. Miles needs his mother.
Chad, she put Miles up for adoption because she thought that would be the best thing for him, since he was the product of incest, all right?
What the hell difference does that make, Ethan? You know, we didn't know we were brother and sister when we fell in love. And we're still in love, Ethan. You know, why can't people who are in love see that? Why do they insist on spending their whole lives with the wrong person or doing the wrong thing? Why can't they just see what's right in front of them and grab it?
She shouldn't be leaving the baby alone like that.
It's okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's all right. Mommy's here.
Put that baby down. Get away from him or I'll call the police and have you arrested for kidnapping.
You shouldn't be leaving him alone in the first place.
Sir, call 911.
No, don't do that, please. The baby knows me.
Then why was he crying?
I don't know, but I'm his mother.
You are my passion for life.
Honestly, Sam, do you think anyone ever gets over that innocent first love? You know how mad Kay was for Miguel?
I mean, from the time they were in preschool, you know, she was nuts about it. I thought she'd outgrow it, but it got worse. Miguel wanted to play baseball, Kay wanted to play baseball. And even when they wouldn't let her play in the boys' league, she made herself the bat girl and wore Miguel's number. And in school, if Miguel ever had a problem with his homework, Kay was always there helping him get the grades that he needed to pass.
Well, that is definitely true love.
I mean, she would do anything to please Miguel. Go snowboarding, watch horror movies, even though they scared her half to death.
Yes. Sounds like she would do anything for Miguel.
No, that's about it. I mean, she would do anything for him.
This is hopeless. It's too confusing.
I know. Maybe we should say we announce our engagement and that's it. Just don't even mention the parents.
Or maybe you can talk to Fox and see what he thinks.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm so glad that you called me today. This is the most exciting news I've had in a long time.
Oh my God, I almost forgot to tell you. Miguel's back.
Are you kidding me? He's back in Harmony?
Yeah. Yeah, Teresa sent the Crane jet to go pick him up so he could come back for his parents' vow renewal ceremony, which didn't happen anyway.
So did he find Charity?
Nope. He said he's giving up. He said every time he got close to finding her, she would just disappear. You know, we always knew she was nuts.
I'll say, but did he say how long he was staying?
Well, he said he was staying for good. That he wants to be a father to Maria.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, how are you gonna handle that? Are you ready to have 2 men in your life?
That's right, Simone. Ask some really hard questions. So that Kay squirms when she thinks of having Miguel back in her life again.
And you truly believe this man to be Luis?
It all makes sense, Chris. Luis is the prisoner that Otto was guarding. My father must have staged his death and was holding him prisoner all this time. I knew my father could be cruel, but this is just cruel beyond belief.
Yes. And now it makes sense that Otto said I'd be sorry I didn't let him kill this man. He knew it was Luis, the love of your life.
Oh, please. What kind of torture did you have to endure? I need to get the doctor. I need to tell him who you are and have him re-examine you. It's okay. I won't be gone long. I'll only be a moment. When I come back, I will never let you out of my sight again. Doctor, we need a doctor here right away.
Should I have let him die?
Mother, I really need to get Jane back to sleep, okay?
All right, I'll go, but I hope you heard what I said and that you think about it. You have to keep an eye on Ethan all the time.
Yes, Mother.
Gwen, this place is a mess. Don't they have maid service?
No, they don't. And poor Ethan has been trying to keep things up here, but, you know, he's busy taking care of Jane while I'm at work.
Well, this is ridiculous. You need to hire a maid.
Mother, we're trying to save some money so we can buy a house, you know, far away from Harmony, far away from Teresa.
Yeah, hopefully a whole world away from that burrito-eating, guacamole-poisoning chalupa. Then you might be safe.
You know what? Thank you so much. Good night.
All right, I'll go. But just remember what I said. Trust no man, not even Ethan.
Great to see you. Oh, my goodness, Janie, girl. Do not listen to your grandmother, okay? Because your daddy's not going to leave us. No, he's not. Actually, we are going to go on a trip. Yeah, we're going to go on a trip far away to China, where you and Daddy and me are going to get away from bad Teresa.
Don't feel sorry for Gwen. She's a horrible person. She's hurt me in ways I don't even know how to begin. I guess I could start by telling you that she was the one who sent the information to the tabloid about Ethan's true paternity, framed me for it. That's why Ethan didn't marry me.
Where did she get the information from?
She got it off my laptop.
Right, so the information was on your computer, which is why Ethan thinks you sent the email. I remember now. Mama told me all about that.
Yeah, but she did it, Miguel. I never in a million years would have sent the information proving that Ethan was really Sam Bennett's son and not Julian's. She did it. Gwen's the bitch.
Okay, I believe you. And I'm not even going to ask you why you had the information on your computer.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even want to. Let's not talk about that anymore. Look, I'm just glad you're home. I really am. I'm glad you decided to stay here and be with Maria.
Me too. She's amazing, isn't she?
Yes. She's adorable. And you know, they grow and they change really fast, so you don't want to miss a minute of it.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to say exactly, but I do believe that people should follow their hearts, Chad.
But you're not following your heart.
What do you mean? Wait a minute, why do you think I'm not?
Nothing. All right, I didn't mean anything.
No, you did mean something, and I'd like to know what you meant. Furthermore, I'd like to know why the hell you're really here.
You're Whitney Russell, the baby's mother?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I've heard bits and pieces about you. How you abandoned your child.
What? That's not true. That's not how it happened. Look, I didn't abandon him. I just couldn't keep him. That's all it is.
You don't look helpless. Why couldn't you keep him?
It's difficult to explain, but I just couldn't do it.
You didn't want the responsibility, did you? Wanted to be free to run around, have fun, be a party girl.
No. Look, I'm not like that. I am a good person.
Then why don't you try and make a home for your baby?
I can't. It's too late. I can't.
You're a nun? You abandoned your own flesh and blood to become a nun. Now I have heard everything. What kind of a woman abandons her own child to be a nun? Come on, darling. I will get you home.
I remember when Pilar was our housekeeper, and she used to tell me stories about Kay and her son. She always said that Miguel was destined to marry Kay because Kay was so relentless.
Well, if tenacity had anything to do with arranging marriages, Kay would have married Pilar's son for sure.
Yeah, she did tell me some of the amazing things Kay did to try to win Miguel over.
Well, they weren't always pretty. I think she pulled every trick in the book to get Miguel. She was ruthless, but she was totally devoted to him.
Sounds like she worshipped the ground Miguel walked on.
Wait a minute, Simone. I'm not gonna have two men in my life. I'm gonna have one man, Fox, the man I'm gonna marry.
No, you wait a minute. And you remember who you were talking to. I have been your best friend since forever, and I remember how crazy in love you were with Miguel.
Yes, I know, but that was puppy love. I'm in love for real now, and with a guy who actually loves me back.
Okay, so you're just telling me you forgot all about all those years you spent dreaming and scheming, trying to get Miguel? I mean, I even helped you with some of your harebrained plots to get him, remember?
Yeah, I remember. But that's in the past now. I'm over it.
Okay, what about Maria? She is the result of one of your crazy schemes. You tricked Miguel into sleeping with you so that he could get you pregnant because he would think that he had to marry you. But it backfired and he didn't take the bait. He was still in love with Charity.
I know. You don't have to remind me. It was a very painful time in my life.
So now you're telling me that Miguel is history? That you have no feelings for him at all?
I don't. It is history. I love Fox. I'm gonna marry him.
Okay. But a little word of advice from your oldest and best friend. Don't screw this up.
Simone is very intuitive. She's right. Kay will screw it up.
Is something wrong?
No, everything's all right for a change. We know who this man is. His name is Luis Lopez Fitzgerald, and I want him to have the best care, the best of everything. Crane Industries will pay for it. I'm Sheridan Crane.
Sheridan Crane Booth.
Doctor, you have to do everything you can to make sure this man is all right.
We're already doing everything we can.
We expect him to make a full recovery. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank God.
Doctor, can you have a closer look at his scalp and say whether those scars are the result of plastic surgery?
Let's take a look. No, I don't think so. Plastic surgeons make very small incisions, and they're careful to leave as little scarring as possible. These scars look as though the wounds were never attended to. They probably should have been stitched, but they weren't.
Do you have any idea what might have caused them?
Well, it's only a guess, but I'd say this man had suffered some kind of torture, as though he'd been hit repeatedly and never given proper medical attention afterward. Excuse me.
What did you have to go through for me? For our son? It's all over with now. I'm gonna make sure that you recover and that you are safe and protected from now on, and I will never, ever leave your side again. That woman was right. I abandoned my own son. How did I become so evil? How did I become the kind of person who falls in love with her half-brother and brings a poor baby into this world cursed as a child of incest? I mean, Miles doesn't even know me anymore. He cries when I touch him. I deserve this. I deserve to be punished. Oh, God. My Heavenly Father has forsaken me. Oh, my God. What am I going to do?
Hello? Oh, Mr. Collier, hi. No, it's not too late. I don't mind working late. Okay, just email the stats to me and I'll get right on it. You're welcome. Good night. I don't mind working late, but I cannot wait until Ethan and Jane and I are far away from Harmony, somewhere Teresa can never bother us again.
Come on, tell me. What are you really doing here?
Look, I told you. I want you to help Whitney.
No, you already said that. And yes, I don't agree 100% that Whitney should become a nun, all right? But everyone's felt that way. Nothing's new there and nothing's changed.
It's just... Look, man, Whitney is coming close to taking her final vows. I know Whitney, and once she commits to it, it's all over.
Chad, once again, that's nothing new, all right? Come on, you come barging into my room in the middle of the night. You know that Gwen and I were getting ready for bed, but you insist that we talk about this tonight. Come off it. What is going on? Why are you really here?
Okay. It's Gwen.
It's Gwen? What about Gwen?
Look, I know you care about her, man. Okay, and I know you guys are married, but she's not your true love. You told me that yourself.
Okay, you better get to the point now, if you have a point.
It's just, what are you doing with Gwen? Why aren't you with the woman you really love? Teresa.
I still wish that you would find Charity, but I'm glad that you're here. Mama needs you now, especially after what happened with Papa.
I feel so bad for her. Having to call off renewing her marriage vows. She must be heartbroken.
Yeah. But having you here is gonna help her heal. And Maria needs you. She needs her father.
That's why I'm here. I just wonder what took me so long. I should have been here a long time ago.
Did you know that Kay's dating Fox?
Yeah, I saw them earlier today. They're not just dating. They're engaged.
Yeah, they are engaged.
I'm really happy for Kay. Aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised, really, you know? Gosh, she was always in love with you, you know? And I kind of thought that she'd die loving you, really.
But I never gave her any reason to keep loving me. I'm just glad she moved on with her life.
So you're okay with them getting married?
I'm fine with it.
And Maria? Are you okay if another man raises your daughter?
You think I'm gonna screw this up? I'm just reminding you of your own yearbook quote. You wrote, "I won't mess this up." I know. And you were the editor. Why'd you let me say that in print? I told you not to say that in print. I told you that it would be a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it was. I mean, Kay, just take a look at your life.
You tricked Miguel into sleeping with you. You're an unwed mother with no education. I mean, you had to work at a fish cannery, for heaven's sakes. How pathetic is that?
You know what? But those days are over now, Simone. Okay? Because I have a really good job now at Crane Industries, and I'm way past Miguel. I'm way past Miguel. I am in love with Fox, and I want to marry him.
Just take a little time before you just jump right into marriage. Really examine your feelings for Miguel now that he is back, and back without Charity. I mean, see if you even really know your true feelings, Kay. I just don't want you to hurt anyone again. Especially not Fox, and not Miguel.
I won't. I promise. I won't mess this up.
Simone's right. Kay'll mess it up. She will mess it up royally.
I have to say, I felt sorry for Kay when Miguel left to find Charity.
Well, how could you not feel sorry? I mean, here was Kay with a newborn baby, and the baby's father takes off to find his true love.
I gotta tell you, I was pretty upset with Miguel at the time. But I did tell Kay to forget about him and move on. I was worried about her, you know? I thought she would do something crazy.
You think Kay was suicidal because Miguel left?
I did. I was very worried about her.
Well, you were right to worry. You know, I never saw a girl so determined to make a boy love her as Kay.
You know, neither did I. I thought she'd die without Miguel. But thank God I was wrong. Kay grew up and got over Miguel, and now she's in love with Fox. You know, I couldn't be happier.
Neither could I, Sam. I couldn't be happier.
You're safe now, Luis. No one will ever hurt you again. I'm going to take care of you. You're going to be all right.
Finally, have you back. Are you saying that part of you is still in love with Miguel?
Your marriage to Ethan is a sham, and you know it.